Now, Israel continuously strikes Hezbollah targets in Lebanon and Syria. An explosion lit up the Beirut skyline, Lebanon, early this morning. In fact, the Israeli Defense Forces and its military conducted targeted raids against Hezbollah strongholds near the border with Israel in southern Lebanon. An Israeli rocket struck a residential building in Damascus on Tuesday evening, killing over 7 people. The strike has demolished first 3 floors of that building in the Mezeh neighborhood east of Damascus. The debris covered surrounding area, crushing several cars. Ambulances and excavators arrived at the scene to rescue survivors and clear the wreckage. Israel is now continuously bombing Lebanon. Israeli strikes over the last 24 hours have killed nearly 50 Hezbollah fighters, is what we hear from their reports, including 6 whom they describe as senior commanders. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said Hezbollah was weaker than it has been for many, many years now. He says that apart from having killed the militant's longtime leader, Hassan Nasrallah, Israel has also killed his successors, Israel's defense forces claim.
What you see right behind me is an apartment which was believed to be the residence of a Hezbollah top-ranking officer, and the Israeli Air Force carried out a strike and destroyed this entire apartment. All you see right behind me is the footprints. This entire structure was badly demolished. There is a fear and there is a trauma, there is a concern, including in the civilians, after they're not sure where the bombing will take place next. This was believed to be one of the top ranking from the Hezbollah, and after the airstrike, most of these people left and this leaving premises deserted. This is the south suburban of Beirut, and India today is at ground zero. Now, if I could take you 3 pictures, this entire apartment where there was a targeted attack, the strike, and if you see, the entire structure was literally has turned into rubble. And that was the top floor. Perhaps the top 2 floors were believed to be the residence of the Hezbollah ranking officer, and now all this area has turned into a rubble. And more there is a fear, particularly the south suburban has become a target area for the Israeli Air Force while they're advancing from the south to the northern part. Here the air strike continues. In Beirut suburban, this is Ashutosh Mishra for India Today.
Behind me, this is one of the expensive and most famous nightclub in the Gulf region. Skyline is the bar as well as the casino, which once remained packed with the national and international tourists here in the Lebanon. Situated on the coastline of Mediterranean Sea, now this nightclub, which once remained so much colorful and so much busy with the flow of the tourists from different parts of the Gulf as well as from the Lebanon, is now just converted into a refuge house. All those displaced people, when could not find any place to stay, they have just managed the space in this one of the famous nightclubs of the Gulf, and are now currently living here for last many weeks. No one can ask them to leave these premises because the people who are operating this nightclub have already fled from the Lebanon. This is the real story and the impacts of the war in any country, particularly here in the Lebanon, which was once considered as the Switzerland of Gulf. Ashrafani for India Today.
There's a 4th division of the reservists that has now been prepared to be launched inside southern Lebanon. So while these raids are very shallow as we speak, there is a 4th Israeli division that's on standby for operations. Now, what does this indicate? If 4 military divisions are at the southern Lebanon border, shallow raids are being carried out inch by inch. The Israeli army is moving forward. They have a plan, and their plan is use their airstrikes to completely pulverize the strongholds of the Hezbollah First, their aim was just the Litani River. Now information that's coming in, they've sent out messages that people should move north of the Avali River in Lebanon, which means a larger area is now being cleared for airstrikes and missile strikes so that Hezbollah strongholds can be removed from southern Lebanon and a buffer zone can be created as per plan. So even late last night, there were massive airstrikes that were conducted not just against the Hezbollah, but against other proxies of Iran. So systematically, be it Hamas, be it Hezbollah, be it Houthi rebels, or be it even in Syria, wherever Iran has any stronghold, Israel is trying to decimate it.